morning. We are not going to be live for very, very long, but we are talking about the secret to removing everything from your credit report: collections, charge-offs, repos, bankruptcies, judgments, late payments, inquiries, you name it. If it's on your credit report and you want to get it removed, there's something that we need to talk about. Okay, so very first thing is happy holidays. Let's get that out of the way. Hope your day is going well. I wanted to catch you on your way to work or school or whatever. I have a couple clients coming in a few minutes, so we are going to make this short. So all right, here is the deal. Everybody is looking for some you know how everyone's looking for like the get rich quick type of deal? Well, this is for credit, and everybody is looking for that same thing when it comes to removing things from your credit report. And I am here, as always, for the past 9 years to tell you that there is no fast way. There's no get rich quick type of deal when it comes to fixing your credit. Now, there is a secret, and the secret is that when you do it the right way, you can remove your accounts. Yes, you can get bankruptcies off. Yes, you can get judgments off. You can get late payments off. You can get inquiries off. But if it's not done the right way, they are not going to come off, all right? And a lot of people have been asking me, Kristen, what's the secret? What's the secret? How do you get such great results? How did you remove 50,000 negative items over the past 4 years? Well, it was with a lot of hard work and dedication and time away from my family and split testing and a lot of failures to figure out what needs to be done to get these things off. You see, if you don't know what you're looking for, then most of the time you don't want to send out a dispute, because 9 times out of 10 it's going to be the wrong thing. You're going to send it to the wrong place, you're going to send it to the wrong person, you're going to send it to the wrong company, you're going to do the wrong thing and use the wrong method, and it's not going to come off, because there is no fast way. There is no guaranteed way. Like, if there were, why would they put it on your credit report to begin with? Why not just not put it on there? Why not just give you the house? Why not just give you the credit cards? Why not just give you what you're looking for? Because it doesn't matter, right? Totally consequenceless, right? So is there a fast way to get negative items off? Yes. In comparison to regular credit repair, the credit sweep method, the legal one, not the identity theft illegal method, but the legal credit sweep, is going to be the fastest method. At least this is what I share with you. This is what I use myself to get negative items off, in comparison to sending out, regular credit repair 101 type of letters, right? And you don't want to take 1 to 2 years to fix your credit. You want to take an average of about 6 to 9 months or so, depending on what you have, because obviously if you have medical, it's going to come off significantly faster than if you have bankruptcies or charge-offs or anything banking related is going to take time. Repossessions, the loans that you didn't pay, all of those things, including student loans, are going to take time. And if you go into this thinking, oh, you know what, that guy over there and this chick over here and this course over here and that video over here said that all I have to do is send out this one thing or do this one thing or make this one complaint and my negative items are going to come off, then you already failed before you even sent out your first dispute. So what this comes down to, the secret is, if you learn exactly what you should be looking for, how an account should actually be reported legally and accurately, then it doesn't matter if an account is only reported on one bureau, because you're going to know exactly what you need to do to attack it, right? You're going to know what a violation is, right? So let's just say that you have an account reported only on one bureau, because this is a question that I'm asked all the time. If I only have an account reported on one bureau, how do I get it off? Because there's nothing for me to say, oh, this is inaccurate, this is inaccurate, this bureau reports this, and you only have one bureau reporting, right? So when you know what you should be looking for, it doesn't matter that you only have it on one bureau. Such as, and this is just an example, when you send out a dispute, they are required to put the notice of dispute in the comment section within 30 days from the date of first receipt, right? So if it's not there on day 31, now you have a violation and you can go after it and enforce it and get it removed. Obviously, it doesn't just automatically come off. The existence of a violation doesn't mean anything unless you enforce the violation and get the deletion, right? Now, if you didn't know that, then you wouldn't be able to use it, and you would just be looking at that one account saying, you know what, I'm just going to say, hey, the balance is incorrect, or the date last active is incorrect, or there's a limit, blah, blah, blah. You more than likely would either not get it off, or it would take a significant amount of time that you could otherwise be using to build your credit or build your score, or, go out and get your house because you did it the right way and you removed your accounts and, hey, everything's gravy, right? Now, okay, so what you want to do is you want to look at every single part of an account. Break it down. Look at the account number. Look at the creditor name. Look to see if there's an actual address reported, because here we have another violation if you have an account reported and there's no address, because as a consumer you have the due process to dispute inaccurate information. If an account could possibly be inaccurate, which is any account, they are required to have an address. So an example of this would be if you Equifax is notorious for this. So you have medical accounts, right? And when you're looking at your medical account, it just says original creditor, blah, 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 XYZ hospital, or it just says 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like for $200. They are taking away your right, your due process as a consumer to dispute this by not having the creditor name and the address, right? Because now it means that you can only go through the bureaus. Now, if you didn't know that, smash that like. All right. Now, what you're going to do again is break down that entire account. Is there a creditor name? Is there an account number? Is there an address? Is there a date last reported? Is there a date last active? If it's a collection, do they have a past due? Do they have a limit? Are there late payments? So I have a free credit sweep course, totally 100% free. The link is down in the description. And speaking of the description, there is a link for you to go and schedule a call with me to see if I can personally do a credit sweep for you, because I don't need to break down accounts. I know exactly what I am looking for to remove the accounts from a credit report. Hey, that's what I do, right? So another thing that you can do to increase your ability to get results, or faster results, quicker results, and obviously, again, not guaranteed results because you can't force the bureaus, the creditors, the collectors to do anything, is to structure your dispute to make it as simple as possible, right? I call it the Agero formula. I don't just arbitrarily write a dispute reason for each account. No, I have a structured formula, AJERO, where all I do is I look at the account and I take the facts directly off the account from the credit report and put it into the formula. And this is the same formula that I used over the past 4 years to remove over 50,000 negative items, okay? So the secret isn't going to the CFPB and making a complaint prior to ever going to the credit bureaus. No, that comes way after you've exhausted all of your remedies, okay? The secret isn't sending out one letter, basically a motion to, dispute all your negative items under this one law. No, this one law might pertain to one thing, right? So the secret is understanding, number one, this is going to take time. Number two, it is possible. Number three, when I dispute the right way and I know exactly what I'm looking for, then I can get the fastest results and move on with my life. And number four, that comes down to understanding how you should be disputing and looking at the account and knowing exactly what to do and how to dispute each and every single part of it. Okay, and I already gave you a couple examples. I could literally go on all day about the different examples of how you could dispute an account and what belongs and what doesn't belong, but the entire point is the secret to doing this is doing it the right way. Doing it the right way is a credit sweep. A credit sweep is not the illegal identity theft method. If you are not a victim of identity theft, you should not be going to the police station and saying, oh, I'm a victim of identity theft, someone stole my wallet, blah, blah, blah. Like, you can't be, just a regular law-abiding citizen your entire life, and now you're going out and committing perjury. No, that's not the way that it works. Yeah, back in 2013, that was a really big thing, and millions of consumers utilized it, and hey, 4 business days, your negative items were off, and every single year, it got more and more difficult, right? Things that worked back then do not work now. Things that worked 3 months ago, they do not work now, and that's why it's so important to always be studying and always be learning so that you can have the best possible information, fill that knowledge gap, use this information, and go out and get your results. Okay, so what you want to do right now is go out and get your credit report. There's only 3 places that I recommend, and one of them is my number one choice, which is Smart Credit. The link is down in the description if you want to access your credit report with Smart Credit. Shows the 7-year payment history, all 3 bureaus, all 3 scores, obviously if they are available, and you're going to go and break down the account. The other two sites are Identity IQ and My Score IQ. There's a link for Identity IQ also down in the description. And a bit of a caveat, yes, those two links are affiliate links, okay? So when you have your credit report, because the number one part of this is getting the information from the right place, not from annual credit, or free annual credit or Credit Karma or Experian. They don't show you the information that you need. And when you get a credit report from free annual or annual and you dispute from there, now you have a 45-day dispute instead of a 30-day dispute pursuant to section 611. So stay away from that. All right, so now you're going to go to Smart Credit, you're going to get your credit report, and you're going to look at all three bureaus next to each other using the classic view. Okay, it says click here for a classic view. Okay, so now you're looking at all of your accounts. You are going to look at every single part of it. Again, the account number, the creditor name, go and find that address. Look at the payment history. Are all of the late payments or the payment history reported the same on every single bureau? Are the bureaus reporting the same date on date less active, date less paid? Do you see the first date of delinquency? Is there a high balance that is lower than the balance? If it is, that's inaccurate. Is there a monthly payment reported on a closed account? If so, that's inaccurate. Is there a balance reported on a transferred or sold account? If so, that's inaccurate. So these are the things that you're going to be looking for so that you're like, okay, you know what? Now I know that this is inaccurate. I can go and dispute it, and you're going to find the number one reason out of all those different elements of the account, and you're going to dispute it. Okay, when you write your dispute letter, the secret to writing your dispute is to keep it simple. And it's not the KISS method, what is it, keep it simple, stupid or something. We're not doing all that. It's just keep it simple. This is why I'm writing you. This is what I want for you to do, and this is the outcome that I'm looking for. Send me a new credit report. Put your accounts using that formula that I already gave you, right, the Agero formula, and there is a ton of videos on my channel, over, I don't know, maybe 10 of them out of the 1150 free videos that I have here that explain exactly how to use this formula. But you're going to use that formula for every single one of your accounts, and you're going to send the letter out the door. That is it. Okay, wait 30 days, pull a new credit report, and hey, guess what? Check for deletions. But don't go into this expecting that when you send out that first dispute, you're going to have results. It doesn't work like that. And I go through this all the time with the clients in my program, right? I tell you 6 to 9 months, you think I could do it in 3. If it were like that, I would tell you I have a 3-month program, right? Right. So you're going to go into this saying, you know what, Jane, you know what, John, this is going to take a little bit of time, but it also took me 10 years to put these negative items on here. And it also took me 2 years to initially build my credit. So I can take less than a year to fix my credit, get the credit score that I want, and go out and get the credit that I need to sustain a good lifestyle, okay? So it's not easy. It's not easy. I'm not here to tell you that it's easy, but it is possible. And sometimes it takes someone just reiterating this to you for you to be like, hey, you know what? She's right. If it were that simple, then I wouldn't even have a credit score. They would just give me what I want. And you know what? There'd be no debt collection industry. There would be no homelessness. There'd be no poverty. There would be no money issues. Everybody would just have exactly what they want because it's just that simple. There would be no 68 million people with bad credit. So I'm not here to tell you that this is going to be hard. I am here to tell you that it is possible. But the only way that it is possible is by doing it the right way and having the right mindset, okay? Just like I said, I have clients in my program who, even though I give them all this information and I'm very clear about the time frame, first round they're like, hey, why didn't my bankruptcy come off? Why didn't my, child support come off? Why didn't my student loans come off? They didn't come off because they're extremely difficult, and it's not going to take you one round. It's not going to take you 45 days. It's not going to take you 60 days. It's not going to take you 90 days. Those type of things take 9 to 12 months, and I only told you 6 to 9. So, hey, you got to meet me halfway here. If I say 6 to 9, it's 6 to 9. It's not 2, okay? So, anywho, when you see someone telling you 14 days, no, not possible. No, you cannot have a program where you tell someone that it's 14 days or 7 days or 30 days when that's less than one round of disputes. I know for a fact because I've been doing this for 12 years, right? 9 of them right here on YouTube. I know all of the methods and processes out there Some illegal, some legal, some work, most don't. And I am here to tell you that yes, this can be done. It is what I do. I have no side job. This is what I do all day, every day for my clients. And I can also tell you that when you are lazy with it, you are not consistent with it, you are not persistent with it, or you're doing something stupid like threatening to sue when you have no intent to sue, which is also illegal and you can get in trouble for that, you're not going to get these things off. So where do you go from here now having this information? Other than the fact that, again, you can access the free Credit Suite course right down in the description. It's hub.my740.com. You can go, like I said, grab your credit report using my link if you don't have it already with Smart Credit, Identity IQ, or my Score IQ. And now that you know that even if it's reported on one bureau, it can still be inaccurate, can still be disputed, and can still be in violation, now you can go and look at every single element of that account and know that it can be disputed. Just do not arbitrarily choose things on the account to dispute. Oh, that's not the right past due. That's not the right balance. That's not the open date. Those aren't even the things that you should be disputing. I mean, unless the balance is, higher than the high balance, or the past due really is inaccurate. That's not the way to go about this, okay? So, I hope you have a wonderful day. Merry Christmas if you celebrate. Happy holidays if you don't. I will see you later. I'll see you probably tomorrow. I have a ton of shorts that were created lately, 1 minute tidbits of information that can really change the game for you. So go to my channel, my main page or whatever, and check out my shorts. All right. So that sounds funny. Check out my shorts. Anyways, so have a great day. Happy holidays again. If you want to see if I can personally do a credit sweep for you, because I don't need to figure out how to do this is what I do, then go to my740.com, my740.com. Schedule a call with me. I will see if I can help, but otherwise, that is it from me to you. My clients are walking up the sidewalk right now, so I gotta go. Bye.